X sign she wants you to touch her, did you? Know that over 90% of human communication is non-verbal. That means attraction isn't just about what she says. It's about what she does, the way she moves, the little gestures she McCues. She gives. All of it reveals what's really going on in her mind. And today I'll be breaking down 6 indeniable signs that a woman is not just comfortable with your touch, how butch might actually waiting for you to make a move. Welcome to Bond. Chronicle your go to carnal for real relatable advice and navigating the complexities of love and relationships. But here's the thing, most men completely miss these signals. They either hesitate too long or misread the situation, which can make things awkward. So if you want to know exactly when themament is right, stick around till themed, because I have a bonus sign that's so abusite. Practically an invitation sign. ENV1, she's closing the distancer have. You ever been sitting with a woman and noticed that little by little she's getting closer? Maybe she leans in when you talk, shifts in her seat so that your arms or legs are almost touching, or chooses to sit beside you when there's plenty of space elsewhere. That's not just coincidence, it's a non-verbal invitation for more closeness. Humans naturally have an instinct for personal space. We keep a comfortable distance between ourselves and people we're neutral about, but when someone is interested in you, that personal space shrinks. Intentionally picture this here. At a cafe there's an entire booth bot. Instead of sitting across from you, slides into the seat beside you, or maybe you're standing in a group, and instead of keeping a neutral distance, kit inching closer, almost as if this space between you doesn't exist. These moves mean something. She's comfortable in your space, and she might be waiting for you to notice. This kind of behavior is deeply rooted in psychology. According to research on proximity, the study of personal space, people close the gap when they feel emotionally or physically connected. Tasmanian. So if she's doing this, she's sending a very clear message, one that you don't want to ignore. Sign number 2, she's testing the waters. Most women don't just go straight for physical touch. Instead, they test the waters with small, seemingly innocent touches, brushing a speck of lint off your shirt, adjusting your WT, or playfully pushing your arm when she laughs. But here's what most men miss. These aren't random gestures. They're intentional, calculated, and full of meaning. Let's say you're tucking and she suddenly reaches out to fix your collar or smooth out an imaginary wrinkle on your sleeve, or maybe she lightly taps your arm after you say something funny. It might seem like nothing, but in reality she's shaking your reaction. Does he flinch? Does he lean in? Does her reciprocate? A woman's touch is often deliberate. She's looking for subtle signals from you that say, I like this, or I am comfortable with this. If you don't react at all, she might assume you're not interested. But if you smile, lean in slightly, or touch her back in a natural way, you're letting her know, I see what you're doing and I like it. This is how attraction escalates. It starts with subtle touches, testing the waters before moving to something more intentional. If she's doing this, it's because she wants to see where you stand. Sign number 3, eye contact. There's something powerful about eye contact, especially when it lingers just a second longer than usual. When a woman is attracted to you, she won't just glance at you, she'll look at you, and when she does, there's often a warmth in her gaze, a kind of quiet signal that says, I see you. I want you to see me too. Here's a scenario. You're mid-conversation, and she holds eye contact for just a little longer than normal. Maybe her pupils dilate slightly, or she blinks slower, almost deliberately. That's snap by accident, according to a study published in the Journal of Research in Personality. Prolonged eye contact can actually increase feelings of connection and intimacy. In other words, when she locks eyes with you, her brain is reinforcing that sense of attraction. It's a biological response you don't make. Long, deep eye contact with people you're not interested in, and there's another layer too. This pay attention to. She reacts when you look back at her doze. She smiled does. She glanced down chill before. Looking back, these micro-expressions are tells subtle hints. Thatcher's engaged, interested, and maybe even hoping you'll take things a step. Further sign number 4, excuses to be close sometimes. Attraction isn't a bootwit, she says. It's about what she does, and one of the biggest giveaways, Shafeen's excuses to be close to you. Think about it. If someone is an interest, they naturally keep their distance. Beautiful, she's constantly breaking that invisible barrier between you. She's signaling that she's comfortable with physical closeness and she wants you to notice. Maybe she reaches out to adjust your collar, smooth out a wrinkle on your shirt, or even fix your hair. These might seem like innocent gestures, but they're loaded with meaning. And here's the kits, not just about the action, it's about the energy behind it. Pay attention to her body language. If she leans in while adjusting your mouth, adjusting your tie, if she maintains eye contact, or if she lets her fingers linger just a second longer. Fun accessory. That's not politeness, that's interest. Another clue where she'll choose to sit if you're at a gathering or a restaurant, and she has plenty of options but picks the seat closest to you. She's telling you something without saying a word. Women don't position themselves near men they don't want to be around. Soif, she keeps finding ways to be physically near. You take it as a sign is not just comfortable with your presence, she's inviting more of it. On Yuma 5 mirroring. This one is subtle, but on Seo know what to look for. It's impossible to miss. Mirroring is a subconscious behavior. When someone eyes engaged with you, they naturally start to copy your movements, gestures, and even tone of voice. It's the brain's way of saying, I feel connected to you. Hair sweat. It looks like in action. You take a sip of your drink and a few seconds later, she does the same. You lean back in your chair and without even realizing it, mirrors your movement now. This isn't something she's consciously trying to do. It's completely instinctual, and that's what makes it so powerful. A coding tour search on non-verbal synchronizing is a strong indicator of emotional connection and attraction. A study published in the Journal of Nonverbal Behavior found that when two people are interested in each other, their body language naturally s's up. It's like an unspoken rhythm that pulls them closer together. So the next time you're talking to her, test it. Adjusts your posture slightly, cross your arms or shift in your seat. If she subconsciously follows suit, that's a clear sign she's tuned into you and she likes what she sees. Sign number 6, compliments on your physical person. Women are naturally observant, especially when they're interested in Simeon. And one of the most telling things, she starts noticing the little details about you. If she's drawn to you, won't just compliment your personality, she'll make remarks about your physical presence. Maybe she'll say, Sue, always smell amazing, or she'll casual mentions that shirt looks really good on you. Or maybe she notices something most people wouldn't like. Your hands, your jawline, or the way you carry your selfies, what most men miss. These commensurate random, they're subtle ways of expressing attraction without being too direct. A woman doesn't mention your scent unless she's paying attention to it. She doesn't compliment your handsomeness. She's imagining what it feels like to be touched by them, and her ethereal giveaway, the way she delivers Stemplin. Does she say it with a little smile? Does she hold old eye contact while she says it? Does she pair it with a light touch on your arm? These little cues add up, and if you're paying attention, you'll know exactly when a compliment is more than just words, because when a woman starts noticing details about you, it means she's already thinking about you more than you realize. If you've made it this far, come and get it down below. Let's see who's part of the real Bond Chronicle community. Theons who pay attention to Thedito's bonus point. Her tush lingers just a little longer. This is the ultimate sign. Second, that doesn't happen by accident. It's not just a quick tap on the arm, a casual brush against you, or an accidental nudge. It's a moment that lasts a second longer than it needs to. Here's what I mean. Let's say chishanding, user-mething, maybe your phone, your jacketer, even just a pen, and instead of just passing it over, her fingers rest on yours for a fraction of a second longer. It's so subtle that if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it. Or picture this, you're saying goodbye. She leans in for a hug, but instead of the quick, friendly embrace most people give, she lingers. Her arms stay wrapped around you a moment longer, her body pressed against yours just in auto. Feel intentional, unlike casual touches. A lingering touch recreates a bit effort. It's her way of saying, I like this, I like being close to you. It's a form of silent communication, one that speaks volumes without a single word. If you notice this happening, it's probably not random. It's a sign, one of clearest ones you'll ever get. If you'll found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. It helps us grow and reach more people. Subscribe to Boncron for daily relationship insights and Sharitha's video with someone who might need it. And if you're still here, we've recommended a video on your screen that think you'll love. Click it now, and we'll see you back tomorrow.